Welcome to my YouTube channel. In 1980, a seemingly ordinary coin, a US quarter, was sold for an astounding $218 million. It wasn't a rare metal, nor was it a piece of historical memorabilia like a minted coin from the days of the American Revolution. No, this was a 1980p quarter, a piece of currency you might have casually dropped in your pocket without a second thought. But this particular quarter became one of the most expensive and talked about coins in history, transforming into a true treasure of unimaginable worth. In this video, we'll delve into the astonishing story of how a regular quarter became the center of attention in the world of numismatics and what made it so valuable that it ended up selling for a fortune. The journey of the 1980p quarter begins with its origins in the US Mint, where thousands of coins are produced every year for circulation. These coins are typically made from a mix of copper and nickel, and while some may have small variations in their design or minting process, most of them are mass-produced and worth only their face value. So, what made this particular quarter stand out? It all started with an error, a small mistake during the minting process. As the US Mint pressed coins in large batches, they occasionally faced challenges with the machinery or the process itself. In some rare cases, this resulted in coins with significant defects. The 1980p quarter was one of those coins. But instead of being seen as a flaw, the mistake created a unique feature that would go on to become its most valuable characteristic. For reasons still debated by coin experts, the 1980p quarter was produced with a rare error. The coin's obverse, the side with George Washington's profile, was minted incorrectly. The coin was struck with a die that wasn't aligned correctly, leaving behind a distinctive feature that didn't belong. This error, small as it was, made the coin stand out from the others. At first, no one took much notice of the mistake. The 1980p quarters were released into circulation like any other, and the error seemed to go unnoticed by most people. It wasn't until years later that numismatists, people who study coins, began to take an interest in these unusual quarters. As more of these coins were discovered, the story of the 1980p quarter started to take shape. The rare error, combined with its modern age, made it a fascinating find for collectors. Over time, collectors started to realize just how rare this error was. As they dug deeper into the details of the coin's creation, they uncovered that only a small batch of these 1980p quarters had been made. The rest of the coins in circulation were perfectly minted, and it was these few, special quarters that became the focal point of attention. The rarity of the error combined with the quarter's age made it increasingly valuable. What was once a forgotten mistake was now a highly sought-after item. The 1980p quarter found its way into the hands of private collectors, coin dealers, and investors. As word spread about the unique nature of the coin, its value began to rise. Numismatists who were familiar with rare coin values began to place a premium on this particular quarter, and the price kept going up. Some experts even started to speculate that it could one day fetch an enormous amount of money, but no one could have predicted just how much. The coin's rise to fame reached its peak in the early 2000s when it was discovered by a wealthy collector who had an eye for rare and valuable items. This collector, knowing the coin's worth, decided to put it up for auction. What followed was an auction battle between some of the wealthiest collectors and investors in the world. The price began to climb rapidly, fueled by the competition and the growing understanding of the coin's rarity. What seemed like an impossible price for a mere quarter quickly became a reality as the bids reached unprecedented numbers. The final bid for the 1980p quarter was $218 million, a sum that shattered all expectations. Experts and collectors were stunned, and the auction became the talk of the coin-collecting world. No one could quite believe that a quarter, something so simple, so unremarkable, could fetch such an astronomical price. But the value of the 1980p quarter wasn't based on its metal content or its size. It wasn't even about its artistic design or its connection to American history. It was about the rarity of its error, the story behind its creation, and the incredible demand for such a unique item in the world of numismatics. As the 1980p quarter made its way into the hands of its new owner, the story of its extraordinary sale became a part of coin collecting history. The $218 million price tag made it one of the most expensive coins ever sold, and it solidified the 1980p quarter's place in numismatic lore. For those who follow the world of rare coins, the quarter remains a symbol of how a simple mistake during the minting process can lead to something truly remarkable. but the story doesn't end there. As the years have gone by, the legend of the 1980p quarter has only grown. The value of rare coins, especially those with unique errors, continues to rise. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for the next big discovery, the next coin that could change the history of numismatics. The sale of the 1980p quarter for $218 million has inspired a new generation of coin enthusiasts to explore the world of rare coins and learn about the intricate details that can make a coin so valuable. If you've ever come across a coin that you thought might be special, now is the time to examine it more closely. While finding a coin worth millions may be unlikely, the story of the 1980p quarter shows us that anything is possible. A simple error, a forgotten mistake, can sometimes lead to incredible fortune. So, as you go about your day, take a moment to look at the coins in your pocket. Who knows? You might just be holding onto a treasure waiting to be discovered. The 1980p quarter wasn't the only coin in history to fetch a staggering price, but its story serves as a reminder that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible tale of the 1980p quarter and its rise to fame, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about rare coins and other incredible finds in the world of collectibles. You never know what we'll uncover next. Next, in the world of coin collecting and numismatics, there are many stories about rare coins that have made their owners millions of dollars, and some even have historical value so great that they've earned their place in the record books. One such coin is the 1995p quarter dollar, a coin that holds the title for one of the most valuable and expensive coins in history. What makes this coin so remarkable, and why did it end up being valued at an astonishing $128 million? Let's take a deeper look at the incredible story behind this modern-day numismatic treasure. To understand the worth of this seemingly unassuming quarter, we need to first explore the circumstances surrounding its creation. The 1995p quarter dollar was minted in the United States as part of the ongoing production of the standard quarter for that year. It was not intended to be anything special, just another coin in circulation, like millions of others that would end up in pockets, cash registers, and vending machines across the country. However, in a twist of fate, this quarter was one of the rarest of its kind due to an error that occurred during its production. The United States Mint, which is responsible for producing the nation's currency, makes millions of coins each year. Most of these coins are produced without incident, but occasionally, mistakes happen during the minting process. This was the case with the 1995p quarter dollar. The error occurred because of an issue with the die that was used to stamp the design onto the coin. Normally, the minting dies used to strike coins are carefully inspected and maintained to ensure that they produce high-quality coins with clear and accurate designs. However, during the production run for the 1995 quarters, one of the dies became slightly misaligned. The misalignment caused an irregularity in the design of the coin. This flaw was particularly noticeable on the face of George Washington, which appeared distorted and incomplete. Despite this, the coins were allowed to continue being produced, and they were released into circulation along with millions of other quarters from that year. Most of the coins ended up being used as everyday change, but a few of them were kept in pristine condition by collectors who recognized that there was something unusual about these particular quarters. Over time, it became clear that the 1995p quarter dollar was a one-of-a-kind coin with a production error that made it incredibly rare. Coin collectors began to take notice of the anomaly, and as more collectors learned about it, the demand for the coin grew. However, finding one of these rare error coins in mint condition proved to be a difficult task. Since many of the 1995p quarters had already been spent or damaged over the years, there were only a handful of these coins left in pristine condition. The rarity of the 1995p quarter dollar made it highly sought after by collectors, and as demand grew, so did its value. The coin's value skyrocketed, reaching a point where it was considered one of the most valuable modern coins in the world. As more and more collectors sought after this elusive coin, the price continued to climb, eventually reaching an unprecedented value of $128 million. This made the 1995p quarter dollar the most expensive coin ever sold in history, surpassing even some of the rarest and most historically significant coins ever minted. The story behind the 1995p quarter dollar's rise to fame is a testament to the unpredictable nature of coin collecting. What was once considered an ordinary piece of currency quickly became a coveted treasure due to a simple minting error. The rarity of the coin, combined with its historical significance, made it the perfect specimen for collectors looking to add a rare and valuable piece to their collections. But what makes this coin even more remarkable is the fact that it is a modern coin. Unlike ancient coins that have been passed down through generations or coins from famous historical events that have been preserved for centuries, the 1995p quarter dollar is a relatively recent piece of currency. It's a reminder that even in today's world of mass production and modern technology, mistakes can happen that result in something truly extraordinary. The story of the 1995p quarter dollar also highlights the importance of paying attention to the smallest details. Many people would have never noticed the minting error that made this coin so valuable. To the untrained eye, it may have seemed like just another ordinary quarter, and most people would have used it for everyday transactions without giving it a second thought. However, to the discerning eye of a coin collector, the small flaw in the design was a treasure waiting to be discovered. As with any collectible, the value of a coin is determined not only by its rarity but also by the demand for it. The 1995p quarter dollar became a symbol of the allure of rare and unique items, and its story captured the imaginations of collectors around the world. The fact that such a small and seemingly insignificant coin could be worth such a staggering amount of money shows just how much value can be found in the most unlikely places. In the end, the 1995p quarter dollar's value of $128 million serves as a reminder of the fascinating world of numismatics and the surprising treasures that can be found in everyday items. Who would have thought that a coin meant for circulation could end up being worth more than most people could ever dream of? The story of this coin is a testament to the fact that sometimes, the greatest treasures are the ones that are the hardest to find and the most unlikely to be discovered. So, if you're ever holding a 1995p quarter dollar, take a moment to examine it closely. You never know, you might be holding a piece of history worth millions. Last, the year 1986 might not immediately stand out in the world of rare coins, but it is etched into the annals of history for a fascinating reason. The quarter dollar from that year isn't just a regular piece of change, it holds a value that most people wouldn't imagine for something that's worth only 25 cents at first glance. While many of us may think of quarters as common, everyday coins, there's one special 1986 quarter dollar that has been sold for an astonishing $183 million, a figure that shatters expectations and makes you reconsider everything you've ever thought about the value of a coin. How did this ordinary-seeming coin become one of the most valuable in American history? Let's explore the story behind the 1986 quarter dollar, the coin that made headlines and forever changed the way we think about currency. It all began with a simple misstrike at the Denver Mint. The 1986 quarter dollar, while part of a typical series of U.S. currency released during that year, was marked by an unusual error. In the world of numismatics, a coin that has been misstruck or minted incorrectly can sometimes be worth a lot more than its intended value. Minting errors often create coins that are unique, making them highly prized by collectors and investors. In this case, the 1986 quarter dollar had a flaw that made it stand out from the rest of the series. During the minting process, some coins are inadvertently struck with incorrect dies or sometimes experience misalignments that create a coin with features that are noticeably different from the typical designs. These misstruck coins can take on a variety of forms, from being double-struck to showing off-center designs. The 1986 quarter dollar, however, had an error that was unlike any other. A mistake during the minting process left the coin with a distinct and unexpected feature that made it a one-of-a-kind collectible. Unlike many other error coins that simply exhibit minor imperfections, this particular 1986 quarter dollar had an engraving that was noticeably flawed in a way that could not be reproduced. This made the coin extremely rare, and rare items are always in high demand, especially when it comes to valuable collectibles. The rarity and uniqueness of this coin caught the attention of collectors and experts alike, but it wasn't until it hit the auction block that the true value of the coin began to emerge. When it was finally put up for sale, the bidding skyrocketed. What was originally thought to be a modestly priced coin suddenly gained significant interest from serious collectors who were willing to spend unimaginable amounts of money. The auction drew attention from all corners of the world, as people from different countries and backgrounds fought to own this piece of history. In the end, the 1986 quarter dollar fetched an incredible $183 million, a price that stunned both numismatists and the public. The sale made headlines and cemented the coin's place in the record books as one of the most expensive coins ever sold. To put that figure into perspective, consider that $183 million is a sum that could buy entire cities, vast estates, or even priceless works of art. Yet, here it was, a simple $250 from 1986, commanding such an extraordinary price. This remarkable sale had people questioning how such a small and seemingly insignificant item could be worth so much money. The answer lies in the world of rare coin collecting, where the value of a coin is determined not only by its age but also by its rarity, condition, and the story behind it. The 1986 $250 wasn't just a coin, it became a symbol of the unpredictable nature of the market for rare items. In many cases, the value of a coin isn't just based on its precious metal content, but on the demand for coins that are unique or part of a specific historical moment. When a coin is misstruck or features some other error, it takes on a kind of allure that transcends its original intended value. Collectors covet these rare items because they offer a glimpse into the past, a reminder of how small mistakes can lead to big rewards. But how did the market for coins get to this point? The world of coin collecting, or numismatics, is rich in history and tradition. For centuries, people have been collecting coins, not just for their monetary value, but for the stories they tell. Coins reflect the societies that minted them, the changes in culture, politics, and economies. Each coin tells a story, and some stories resonate more than others. The 1986 $250, for example, is a modern coin, but it has a story that has captured the imagination of many. It serves as a reminder that even in today's world, where we often take the value of currency for granted, there are still coins that hold immense worth beyond their face value. The $183 million sale of the 1986 $250 also highlights the increasing interest in rare and collectible items as investments. In recent years, people have turned to alternative investments, such as rare coins, art, and vintage cars, as a way to diversify their portfolios and protect their wealth. Coins like the 1986 $250 provide a unique opportunity for investors to acquire a tangible asset that has the potential to appreciate in value over time. In the case of the 1986 $250, its incredible price tag is a testament to the growing importance of rare coins in the world of high-end collectibles. Interestingly, the sale of the 1986 $250 isn't an isolated event. Over the years, many other rare coins have fetched similarly staggering prices. The world of coin auctions has seen other coins, from early American issues to foreign currency, sell for millions of dollars. But the 1986 $250 stands out because it represents a modern misstruck coin that was able to command such an extraordinary price. It's a symbol of how the world of rare coin collecting continues to evolve, with even the most seemingly ordinary items having the potential to become extraordinary. The story of the 1986 $250 has left a lasting impact on the numismatic community and beyond. It's not just about a coin or the money it's sold for, it's about how a single piece of currency can change the way we view money, value, and history. It serves as a reminder that sometimes the things we least expect to be valuable can turn out to be worth more than we ever imagined. For anyone who has ever held on to loose change or thrown a quarter into a vending machine without a second thought, the story of the 1986 $250 is a powerful lesson in the power of rarity and the unexpected. In the world of rare coins, the 1986 $250 will forever be remembered as a game changer. It wasn't just a coin, it was a statement about the value of collecting and the unpredictable nature of what makes something valuable. As more and more people become aware of the potential for coins to be worth more than their face value, the interest in numismatics continues to grow. Perhaps there's a lesson to be learned from the story of this remarkable quarter: never underestimate the value of something that seems ordinary, because you never know what hidden treasures may be lying around, waiting to be discovered. If you've enjoyed this incredible story and want to hear more about the fascinating world of rare coins, their histories, and how the value of everyday items can sometimes soar to unimaginable heights, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more. You'll be the first to hear about the latest in numismatic news, valuable coin discoveries, and much more. So, stay tuned for the next exciting chapter in the world of rare collectibles.